Collector Shuki here, finally returning to Ultraman Geed reviews with a review of the DX Ultra Zeo Eye Neo. So this was released back in August 2017 for about 2,500 units, so give or take depending on when and where you picked it up. So the Ultra Zeo Eye Neo is a new version of the Ultra Zeo Eye, which is the device that was used by Ultraman Zero to transform from his human host. And that's basically what this one does too. It's just designed a little bit differently. I think the original Ultra Zeo Eye could like fold up and turn into like a little gun-ish thing, but this one doesn't do anything like that, but it does connect to the Geed riser and will activate some new sounds and all that fun stuff, because of course compatibility is great. So included with this is the new Generation Capsule Alpha and Capsule Beta, which feature Ginga, Victory, X, and Orb. So all the new guys that are making Ultra super popular everywhere around the world, and the ones that got me into this franchise, so props to them. There is Ultraman Zero Beyond, his upgrade, which is harnessed using the power of these two capsules with that and the Geed riser. So of course we will do all of that fun stuff. Back here is a list of the functions. There are a couple sounds individually, and then of course there is scanning capabilities, and then after you scan a capsule or two capsules, you can do a fusion if you want to. I'm not going to, but anytime you scan a capsule, you'll get a phrase from Zero, depending on which capsule it is. It's very hit and miss, but I finally found one of each of these sounds, so we will go over those. I promise. It took a little bit, but I got there. But yeah, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get this open and take a look. And here it is. I really wish this did more. This on its own does not do a whole lot. It doesn't move. It's just a big plastic piece. Which does resemble sunglasses, because that's what the Ultra Zeo Eye is, and a lot of actual Ultraman changing devices, if you want to get technical. It does work off two LR44s, I think it's two. LR44s right there, they do come included. You can see all of the clips that will plug into the Geed riser. On and off switch is right here. That's it. Just that activation noise. There are no lights or anything like that, but there is a speaker right there. It does look cool. I will give it that. They do look very neat. But on its own, it doesn't do quite a whole lot. First button press right up here will activate the Zero transformation sequence. So now, you are Ultraman Zero, and one more button press. Say his catchphrase, I'm Zero, Ultraman Zero. And that is it. If you press it again, it'll cycle through the transformation, and then otherwise Zero, Ultraman Zero, and yada, yada, yada. So that is about it for the actual Ultra Zeo Eye Neo. But you do have the Alpha and Beta capsules going on right here. Blue little light and a green little light respectively. I say light loosely because it's just a sticker on a panel. It's not an actual light. Would be cool if these actually lit up though. 43, U43 down there. There are the pins. Not that a whole lot of toys use the pins. I think only the King Sword uses the pins, but I digress. Very cool capsules. You have Ginga and Orb over here with their logos. Then you have Victory and X over here with their logos. So definitely look pretty cool, to say the least. So without attaching the Ultra Zeo Eye, let's go ahead and scan these. We'll go ahead and scan the Alpha first. Helps if I turn this on. Generally, right? That's how it works.
Generation Capsules Alpha.
So you get Orb and Ginga's transformation sounds. Ultraman toys have such long attack functions and transformation functions. It's actually kind of cool. But I digress. So this is basically one singular capsule for as if you scanned Ginga and Orb Origin together. And if I remember correctly, if you scan the two of them together, it will say New Generation Capsule Alpha. I think. I don't remember exactly. But anyway, moving along to Beta.
New Generation Capsule Beta.
Do, 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 do.
Vanadium Kosen Victorium Shoot.
Cool. And if we scan them both together.
New Generation Capsule Alpha Beta. New Generation Heroes.
Yay, heroes! And one more time.
Orb Stream Caliber Ginga Especially Vanadium Kosen Victorium Shoot.
I'm gonna be here a while. Attacks and stuff. So those are all the functions without the Ultra Zero Neo Eye thingy attached for these two. So without further ado, let's actually go ahead. I'm going to reset this just so it doesn't get all screwy with me, which it might not. I don't know. It's peculiar interests. But take the Ultra Zero Eye Neo, and these little ports will line up with these little lumps that are on the Geed riser, and then it'll lock in via that right there. And now you got a new sound. I don't know why I did that exactly. Alpha. Beta.
ネオフュージョンライズ
There are lights happening down there, except they all turn into that color because of the sunglasses.
ニュージェネレーションカプセルアルファベータ ウルトラマンゼロビヨンド
Which is a really cool design. I like Zero Beyond quite a bit. So pretty cool. And of course there is an attack noise.
バルキリーコーラスシャー
Very, very cool. And so, like I said, there are a couple other phrases that you get by scanning other random capsules. I'm not going to go ahead and take a look at the transformation sequences because we've taken a look at all of those sans the Galactron capsule because it was the only one that I found that made that sound that I had readily available. So we've seen all these capsules already, so it's nothing new, but I'm just going to go ahead and skip to the phrase from Ultraman Zero for each of these.
ウルトラマンゼロセブンの息子だピンチの時は俺が駆けつけるぜさあ新たな伝説を作りに行くぜその野望俺が叩き潰す奴は生き延びていたのか2万年早いぜパワーアップした俺の力見せてやる行くぞさあ来いぶっ飛ばしてやるぜお前の相手はこの俺だ
So that is it for this thing. It is definitely on the affordable side, and aftermarket prices are even lower than the original retail price, so picking this up on the cheap is extremely easy. So if you're a fan of Zero or Zero Beyond, and they're the same person, so if you're just a fan of him, then by all means, feel free to hunt this down. Like I said, it is super affordable. If you are a super fan of Zero or just want something a little bit more, there is a premium version of this toy that was just released that has a whole bunch of Zero and Lito sound phrases in it and all that fun stuff. So if you are looking for something a little bit more and don't mind the price, the premium version might be the way to go for this. I currently don't have any plans on picking that one up. But it is out there for those that are interested. But as for this one, it is pretty cheap and it does add some cool functions to the Geed riser. Plus the new generation capsules are pretty neat if I do say so myself. So that about does it for this review. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And as always, thanks for watching. Take care and have a great one. Bye. I'd like to thank Joey, Mr. Mike, Josh, VZ17, and all my fans who support me on Patreon.